The Hawks on their way to the locker room earlier, hoping to send their fans home happy tonight. Our setting tonight with the lights of downtown Atlanta shining in the background. Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. In this game, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Chris Middleton has been underrated for so long that now is he rated? Giannis Antetokounmpo said, people don't know how much Chris has sacrificed for this team to be great. He could easily be a 25-point-per-game scorer in the league, but he just wants to win. He knows that by doing that, everything else is going to take care of itself. Kevin?
Well, he's an all-star teammate, David, as you point out in that story. Thank you. All right, a chance to check out stats for Chris Middleton.
And, guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton teams up with Giannis, the lengthy wing pair. Kevin Love out there with Ibaka, and it's Oladipo in at the point. And for the Hawks, they've got Trae Young. Anthony is out there with Paul George. Then there's Davis, and it's Hardaway in a 2-guard. Greg, for teams that are slow out of the gate, their fans can really be impatient and unforgiving.
Yeah, the media, too. I mean, I played New York, so in that town, you go big or you get talked about. And it happens in small towns as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
So the Bucks win the tip. Oladipo finds Antetokounmpo. Wallace with it, covered by Anthony. To the inside, Oladipo, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Love has a knack for recognizing when a teammate's going to break wide open.
Outside, George. The pass to Hardaway. Hawks passing it around. Trying to get open is Davis. Hardaway, no good. Giannis against Young. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
That's fun to see the handles coming out there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, how do you stop a near 7-footer who's got some dribble skills like that?
Here's the floater. The putback, Davis on the follow.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Now, here's Oladipo. Just 5 on the clock. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Middleton. We saw him with 10 points last game. Off the inbound, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And George kicks to Young. Outside Hardaway. Ibaka against George. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Great defense by Giannis, using his length that time, and that shot had no chance.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Well, the efficiency of Giannis, Brent, is simply out of this world.
Well, I think the amazing part, Kevin, is that he's still trying to expand his game, and yet he's continued with that efficiency. I mean, an MVP being able to do something like that, that's special.
Outside, George. Pass to Davis. He kicks it to Hardaway. Now George. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Man, that one looked good all the way. Paul George from deep range.
Oladipo outside. Middleton for 3. Rebound, Atlanta. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
And this is a team they battled in the conference finals last season. Coming up short.
Now here's Hardaway. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Now, here's Oladipo. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Outside Hardaway. And finished off by Davis.
Great work by the team there to find AD. They make eye contact, and the rest of that is history.
Hardaway against Middleton. No good that time. Great D that time from Davis. Outside Anthony. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, I mean, he's a surefire Hall of Famer. And he may never get that NBA title, but you factor in college and international play, and there's no doubt he'll be in Springfield.
First one falls for him.
Melo's still bringing the passion to the floor. No matter what's going on around, he's still going to be a gamer.
And Anthony drops them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Paul George with the steal. Outside, Davis. Pass to Anthony. To the paint. Here's Young. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Young's got 5 now.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. 8-point game. Their last game, a win against Boston. Looking to carry it into this one.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Pass to George. And it's George finishing it off.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
Down low. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Davis.
Interesting to watch the evolution of Serge Ibaka, just improving that shooting and that confidence to be a perimeter threat.
And he makes both free throws. And with Ibaka, he doesn't shoot a lot anymore, but he's still very efficient.
Well, I think, Kevin, that's what makes him an ideal fit with a team that has 2 star players or other guys who are going to draw attention away from Serge, can spot up on the weak side, get into a great offensive rhythm, and knock down shots.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Antetokounmpo finds Love. Antetokounmpo against George. And that one drops. He's got 6.
And if he's that close, Giannis is going to say good night. He's going to cash that in.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And Chris Middleton, the longtime Buck, he's been with the team through it all.
And where I give Chris Middleton the most credit, GA, is the fact that after he signed that long-term big money deal and did not have a great season, it did not deter him from getting to this level because he knew he was worth it and he knew he had the talent. So Chris Middleton deserves what he's gotten in the last couple seasons, especially the way he's played in the postseason.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancer.
And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. The Bucks second.
You know, when you make a mistake against this team, they make you pay. I mean, because they convert those turnovers into fast break points, and that really can be demoralizing.
Young against Oladipo. Outside Hardaway. Back to Young. And there's the pass to George. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. 7 points for George.
Yeah, not letting anybody keep him from that spot. Paul George, a nice, strong play that time.
Oladipo taking his time here. Passes it to Giannis. Back to Oladipo. 5 on the clock. Floats it up for Giannis. An emphatic LU jam.
That's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Davis, the pass to George. Young against Oladipo. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Young outside. Anthony kicks to Hardaway. Clock at 4. The Hawks need to get off a shot here.
How about the reach from Giannis that time? He does not make any shot easy.
His 4th miss of the game. He's made 3. Oladipo finds Giannis. Back to Oladipo. Trying to get open as Ibaka. And there's Oladipo on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Oladipo's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Young against Oladipo. Young dishes to Davis. Feeds to Hardaway. Young outside. Hits the 3-point bomb. Young's got 8 points. Bucks trail by 4. Middleton with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Off target with the jump hook.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Bounce pass Anthony. Here's Young. That shot off. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Oladipo right side. Kicks to Love. Knocked away. It's stolen by Anthony. Inside, Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And this is AD to a T. Assertive, making plays, not settling, and throwing it down.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Bradley's checked in for Anthony Davis. Cody Zeller comes in for Anthony. Grant, he's checked in for George. And it's Powell in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Now here's Howard. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. A nice shot by Mikhailuk.
Good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Oladipo against Young. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
The Bucks working the ball around. Mikhailuk passes to Howard. And there's the drive. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Hard for the defense to deal with the massive size of Howard. That kind of D does not affect a big guy like him in the slightest.
Now here's Bradley. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. Over Oladipo. Young, no good. The Bucks trail. Here's Mikhailuk. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. From downtown, Rebounded by the Hawks. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
Count it. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Well, he's so active. You got to box Grant out. When the shot goes up, he'll get to the offensive glass, and he rises up off the floor pretty quick.
Now here's Oladipo. He's got 7. Up top, Tate.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
From deep. Trae Young grabs the miss. The Hawks leading by 4. And there's Grant on the assist by Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Celtics in Boston. A 3-pointer off the mark. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. How? No good that time. Bucks trail by 6. Here's Mikhailuk. To the middle. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that Mobile 1 block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Now here's Zeller. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Grant kicks to Powell. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to Howard. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 4. And Grant sends it back.
A skilled shot blocker, Grant coming over and is so quick off the floor. Swats that one out.
Here's Grant. He just could not put it together in that loss to Denver. Young with the ball. And it's Howard picking him up. Atlanta again missing.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
And stolen by Zeller. Grant outside. Powell for 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we hear from Giannis, spelling out his key to staying confident.
Yes, I'm going to tell you the secret. Get off social media. That's it. Just spend time with your family, spend time with your teammate, and just come here and do your job. I think you don't second guess yourself. You know, you just go out there and play hard and give everything with the team without thinking about nothing else.
Ah, good way to do it. Tuning out distractions. That makes sense.
And it can be harder than ever nowadays. Engaging with fans and the media can be a positive, but you gotta focus on what matters most.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
For some reason, they've also had guys in the right spots on the offensive glass. Lots of putbacks.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Nate McMillan. Cody Zeller out there with Grant. And it's Smith. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Powell in at the 3. And the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell-Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
What I really love about Jeremy Grant is his work ethic. He's really put in time to improve his scoring.
Specifically, his jump shot. For a while, he didn't have the consistent three ball. Now, you got to at least honor it.
Here's Smith following the bucket by the Bucks. Caldwell Pope on the wing. No points in the game yet for him. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 9 now for Atlanta. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Howard in the post. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Atlanta's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And the dunk by Grant.
That is a good option. You could throw that ball just about anywhere. Even the top of the square. Jeremy Grant ripping one off.
And so it's Milwaukee now. Following the basket by Jeremy Grant. Tate with the ball. And Zeller picks him up defensively. Here's Mikhailuk. Shoots over Grant. Mikhailuk can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 11. To the paint. And the dunk by Zeller.
I'm watching Ish Smith watch his teammates. Great swing to the wide open man for the uncontested shot.
And here is Howard. Covered by Smith. Lays it up off the glass.
Assisted.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Now here is Smith. Here's Zeller. Grant right side. Over onto the Kumbo. No good from Grant.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Another three for Atlanta.
The defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. Quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
For the Hawks, Davis is checked in for Cody Zeller. Paul George comes in for Jeremy Grant. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Norman Powell. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. He tries for 3. And they get it back. Goes back up. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Makes him indefensible. Giannis knocking down perimeter shots.
Pass to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Pass to Love. The pass to Antetokounmpo. Five to shoot. Over Hardaway. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Smith surveying the D. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Well, when it comes to the timing, Serge Ibaka has that in spades. What a great sense for blocking shots.
On the wing, Giannis. Guarded by Hardaway. Antetokounmpo against Hardaway. Giannis is double. For three, Love. Not going to go that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. Here's George. Outside for Caldwell Pope. A second chance effort. Trying to get open is Davis. Middleton up top. Guarded by Hardaway. And the shot goes in. Middleton's got his first points in this one.
That is tough. Watching Middleton find some kind of shooting window there and then knocking it down.
Smith the pass to Davis. At the elbow, it's George. The shot, no good. Good D from Love. Antetokounmpo against Hardaway. Shot's good by Ibaka.
Yeah, there's some grown man stuff down on the inside from Serge. Able to take that punishment and still finish it off.
Outside, Davis. He's looking for Caldwell Pope and finds him. The rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got his fourth rebound in this one. Passes it to Love. Over Smith. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Love.
Well, using some of that size and strength inside to gain advantage was Kevin Love that time.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And last season, Middleton adding to his game. Played more of a playmaking role. Great assist numbers for him.
The Atlanta making some changes. Anthony comes in for Caldwell Pope, and Trae Young subbed in for Ish Smith. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Now, here is Young. He's got 8, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. Pass to George. Pass to Davis. Just 4 to shoot. Back to George. And it's George finishing it off.
And Davis, you see him right there developing more in his passing ability. Good decision.
And for Middleton, he's not the primary ball handler, but Greg, he can fill in from time to time.
And capable of playing the point forward if needed. Just make smart, simple plays. Great option to initiate the offense to kind of give you a different look.
And the pass to George. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And for so long in Indiana, Paul George was that guy. But boy, I tell you, he's been a good sidekick the last few years.
Well, he's been amazing and continues to be a little bit undervalued in the way that people assume Paul George's offensive and defensive game as a collective and the way it impacts winning, especially playing alongside Kawhi Leonard. Didn't have to take as much of the offensive load if he didn't want to. But Paul George still gets it done.
Here's Ibaka. They get it back.
Kind of a throwback bucket. Ibaka down on the inside, getting points off the glass.
The Hawks leading by 10. Young looking it over. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got 10.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Middleton outside. Passes it to Giannis. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Davis. Young outside. The shot by George, wide open. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
George gets it going, and he is a rock right now on offense. Sturdy, steady, and strong.
Oladipo for 3. Rebounded by Hardaway. That is gone. 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Giannis against Young to the inside. Anthony.
Melo powering his way through the defense down there. He's used to that kind of contact throughout his career.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
He's off on the first.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he sinks the second.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
Giannis dishes to Love. George against Antetokounmpo. Down low. Here's Middleton. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Now, here is Young. 20 points for him last game against Denver. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, George doesn't just score. He can pass it as well. He's a great all-around player.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by the Hawks. George has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's Young on the wing. Here's Davis. Again, the Hawks score.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Now, here's Oladipo. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Celtics in Boston. For 3, Middleton gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3 points.
Middleton's got 7 points here in this quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Pass to Hardaway. Six to shoot. Young outside. Over Oladipo. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 12.
Every player his size has a lot of creativity to the game, especially scoring. And Trey is a flat-out scorer.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's got 7. Back to Antetokounmpo. He kicks to Oladipo. And no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Young outside. The pass to Davis. On the wing, Hardaway. Launches a 3. The rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Giannis passes to Oladipo. And Davis sends it back.
Oh, that reach is so dangerous. AD uses it so well.
Young against Oladipo. Now Young passes to Hardaway. Over onto Antetokounmpo. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Mike Budenholzer. But what are you looking for?
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Hawks?
The difference in bench points is staggering. Their second unit came to play tonight. They were aggressive. You got to figure the starters are loving it, seeing how much work their second unit gets done.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
I know teams love to rely on the three these days, but you got to know when to get away from it. They didn't, at least throughout the first half. Hopefully they're making the adjustments, but sometimes teams just get stubborn.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Middleton teams up with Giannis, the lengthy wing pair. Baca is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Oladipo in at the point guard position. Now, here's Oladipo. After the miss from Trae Young. Oladipo misses. Young against Love. Trying to get open, it's Davis, and it's Young. That time on the assist from Hardaway. Young's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Atlanta. Oladipo outside. Pass to Middleton. Bucks passing it around. Giannis against Anthony. Oladipo for three. Atlanta with the rebound.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Middleton against Young. Back to Hardaway. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Hardaway has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Oladipo against Young. Back to Giannis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second personal foul.
And Greg, Giannis is such a handful on the offensive end. You know, teams have no choice but to foul him.
And it is hard because Giannis knows how to create contact, and refs have started to give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll be getting double-digit free throw attempts for a long time.
The first free throw is good.
Pretty awesome to have your brothers in the NBA. I had some experience with that, but Thanasis and Kostas, they've also made it to the league. That's got to be a thrill.
The Hawks leading by 18. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. And it's Davis missing. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Middleton. Out to Ibaka. There's the triple. Connects from three-point range. Ibaka's got 9 points.
Yeah, no second guessing right now from Serge Ibaka with that jam.
Outside Hardaway. There's the pass to George. Back to Hardaway. Loads it up for Davis. Plays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. And Davis sends it back.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4. Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Middleton up top, covered by Anthony. Yes, that goes in. He's got 9.
Chris Middleton has the size in this league that you need to finish on the inside. Way to get that one up quick.
And George kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Young. pass to Davis. Anthony trying to get open. And Davis puts it in. 16 points for Davis.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Timeout called the Bucks. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
All right, look who's coming under the board. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
Grant, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, defended by George. Turnaround Jay, and Giannis gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, sometimes as an analyst, you love to talk about strategies to slow down a guy who's got it going. With Giannis, I don't really have anything.
Now here is Hardaway. It's Young on the wing. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got 6 assists here tonight.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Mikhailuk. Back to Giannis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
That one on George.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
The other thing they've done is had penetrating passes inside, in the interior, plenty of points in the paint.
Atlanta making some changes. Tony Bradley's checked in for George, and it's Caldwell Pope in for Hardaway. The Hawks leading by 15. Young with the ball. He's got 16. Caldwell Pope on the wing. And again, it's Atlanta.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Inside. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And this is why Giannis is up there every season as one of the league leaders in dunking the basketball. Just way too easy.
Now, here is Young. He's covered closely. Grant trying to break free. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Davis has got 18 points.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Bradley, and it's sent back by Howard.
That reach of Dwight Howard's is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
Giannis outside. Shot clock at 3. Good on the shot. Giannis has got 10 points in the quarter.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Atlanta calls timeout. And the Hawks making a change here. Zeller's checked in. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. The dish to Zeller. Count that one. Zeller's got his second bucket tonight.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Mikhailuk passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Mikhailuk. Fade away. Misses off the left iron. Atlanta leading by 15. Now the pass to Young. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got 18 points.
Trae Young, one of those guys who you feel is capable of going off at any moment. One of the league's elite scorers.
Passes it to Giannis. Here's Mikhailuk. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Mikhailuk can't get it to go.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 7, and it's Bradley on the follow. Bradley's got his first bucket of the night.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and oh, he just jams it right over Jeremy Grant. Wow!
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Down low. Here's Grant. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Howard. Bucks trail by 17. Giannis outside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Powell, he's checked in for Atlanta. The Bucks also with the sub. Tate, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
All about getting into a rhythm as a shooter. When Trae Young finds his, he's pretty fine at taking those shots.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 24 points for him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Bucks have shot 6 of 7 at the line. The first one falls.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Hawks leading by 16. Young up top. He's got 21. Powell with it. Out-guarded by Giannis. And the basket is good.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Pass to Howard. Takes it inside. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
I like how hard he's working on the glass. A strong big man who is excellent at coming up with second chance opportunities.
Powell, the pass to Bradley. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for the Hawks. Oladipo, he's checked in for Milwaukee. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Pass to Powell. Milwaukee with the rebound. Howard's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Giannis. Rebounded by the Hawks. Grant surveying the D. And that one is off. Good D by Giannis. Bucks trail by 16. Goes up on the wing. Offensive rebound. Howard can't hit. And so Powell will bring it up for Atlanta. And the pass to Young. Back to Powell. And Young kicks to Powell.
2 minutes.
Going inside. Back to Young. Shot clock at 5. The 3. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. And Howard with the stuff.
I think that's Dwight Howard's favorite play. He loves going up for the oop. Outstanding chemistry between him and his teammate there.
1:25 left in the third quarter. Powell dishes to Zeller. Anthony trying to get open. And too long on the shot.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Lets it go from 11. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. George is checked in for Zeller.
Substitution.
Atlanta leading by 14. Outside, George to stop the drought, and he nails the jumper. George has got 15 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here is Ibaka. Paul George making his last shot. On its way from Oladipo for 2. And Grant sends it back. And George kicks to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
I love how active Paul George is right now. He's sharing the ball. He's involving his teammates and stepping into this nice, comfortable leadership role here tonight.
Now, here's Oladipo. He has 7. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Tate. To the middle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Ibaka's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, and Ibaka is about as physical as you get for a big man in the NBA.
And Young kicks to Powell. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Atlanta in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
And that's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Powell is out there with Hardaway. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Paul George. And it's Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's Middleton. Oladipo, the pass to Ibaka. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Powell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Loads it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Hardaway against Middleton. Here's Oladipo. And here's Middleton. Out to Ibaka. Pass to Oladipo. Fires from deep. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Powell, the pass to Hardaway. George with the ball. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Physically imposing at 6'8", 220. Paul George sturdy enough to take that kind of bump.
Oladipo for three. The Bucks getting another chance here. Here's Love. It's stolen by Davis. Here's George. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Bucks trail by 17. Here's Oladipo. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Powell. The feed to George. That shot missing. And Milwaukee will come the other way. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. Now, here's Tate. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, Middleton hovers around that 40% mark from downtown in his career. It's a good-looking shot there.
Here's George. And it's George again missing. Milwaukee's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
That's great signs to see Chris Middleton get up just like that.
Atlanta leading by 12. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. George against Ibaka. And that one's good. George has got 4 points this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Oladipo. Good work defensively by Anthony. And it's Anthony with the ball for Atlanta. Pass to Powell. To the inside. Davis. Can't get it to fall. Bucks trail by 14. Middleton looking it over. The pass to Oladipo. Offline with his 3.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Here's Anthony, and he finishes nicely on the way.
Well, lots of years of service from Melo and a great play there with the contact.
Looking to get it going. Rebound by the Hawks.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Middleton the pass to Love. Clock at 6. Trying to get open is Ibaka. And it's Love missing. Atlanta leading by 18. And George kicks to Hardaway. George against Love. Good D by Love. The Bucks shooting in this game 45%. Passes it to Tate. Middleton with it. To end the cold streak. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got 6 rebounds here tonight. In the corner, Powell with it. Outside, George. Kept alive by Atlanta. Loads it up for Davis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, pretty simple right now for this offense to get the ball to AD and get out of his way.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here is Ibaka. Back to Middleton. Over Hardaway. That one off the back iron and out. The Hawks leading by 20. Pass to Anthony. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker and Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
Another miss by Middleton.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And so it's Milwaukee with it, following the bucket by the Hawks.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now here is Davis. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now here's Middleton, and he's good on the three ball.
Well, he just nailed his second three of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
George against Ibaka. Davis looking for an opening. Kicks it to Powell. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Hardaway against Middleton. Over Davis. Middleton can't get it to go.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
The Bucks shooting the ball at 42%. George against Oladipo. For the three. Rebound Atlanta. Powell's got 8 rebounds in this game. To the paint, here's Anthony. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Anthony's got 6 here in this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now Middleton. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow it.
Now here's Oladipo. Pass to Tate. Over George. No good again that time.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there. Paul George dunk contest, maybe a little older, but I love to see him get up.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Love outside. And Middleton now atop the key. Back to Love. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Precision shooting off of the pass. Love takes no time letting that one go.
George with the ball. Outside Hardaway. Powell kicks to Hardaway. There's the pass to George. George missing again. And the Bucks with possession here. Middleton left side. Over Hardaway. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
He needs to try to get another basket this quarter because clearly his jumper is not going down right now.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hawks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Anthony Davis.
I just loved his defense. He took pride in swatting away a bunch of shots tonight and made his impact felt.
Here's Powell. It's George on the wing. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from George.
Such a high impact player at both ends of the floor. PG drafted 10th overall in 2010, and he has had an absolutely phenomenal career. It does not look like it's slowing down anytime soon.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Bradley's checked in for Davis. Zeller comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Brooks subbed in for Powell. Here's Mikhailuk. And the rejection by Bradley. And he stays with it. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Outside, George. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you very much, guys. Trey, what does a win like this mean in terms?
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you next time.